Hi guys, I know my audience is a lot of girls, but I do want to talk about one thing today, and that is why emotions are so important. So, I think this is more directed at men or people who bottle up their emotions, but I want to tell you guys that I hate to use this as an example because it's kind of disgusting. But imagine you're constipated, okay? And the poop is building up inside of you because it hasn't come out, so it becomes like rock hard. Okay, there's poop inside of you that won't come out, and it keeps on. The more you hold it in, it's gonna get bigger and bigger. Think of that like your emotions. Let's say I had a really bad day and I lost a friend, and I was like, you know what, I'm sad about it, but you know what? I'm just gonna keep it in. My emotions will get bigger and bigger until I feel like I can't control them anymore. And I think that you guys need to know that it is so important to regulate your emotions. Your emotions aren't supposed to just be kept in forever. It is okay to talk about your feelings with other people, the people you trust. And for me, it's easier said than done, because for me, I've always been one to really open up to people I care about if they ask about me. And I think that was the one thing, just for me. Like, I'm always easier to open up, but I understand people who just bottle up their feelings. I see a lot of people bottle up their feelings because, one, they think usually men, they think it's not masculine to have feelings or cry. And I think that is the stupidest thing ever. I think that is more of like a stereotypical thing, like men don't cry, men don't have emotions, which is not true. We all have emotions. We all have like these little hole thingies, like tear ducts. So yeah, we all have emotions. Um, we and it's very obvious in a lot of people's faces, but I'm telling you that you need to, if you don't want to talk to a parent or you don't want to talk to a counselor, you don't have to. But if you want to talk to somebody, I suggest talking to a trusted friend who you know can give you the advice you need. Or you can actually talk to maybe a trusted teacher or like a trusted adult about how you feel, because they might be able to give the insight. For me, I've always trusted my friends. I also have a therapist as well. She's why I'm so like, ah! So I've been able to tell her my emotions and how I feel. But don't just going around trauma dumping. And if you think that telling someone your emotions and how you feel is trauma dumping like all the time, that is not true. If you need to regulate your emotions, you ask someone, hey, I have a problem. Can I tell you about it? Yeah, sure. And you tell them about it because you don't want to keep that inside. You want to fix that problem so you don't feel that way. Because I know what it's like to keep a problem in, and it's hurtful. It just feels guilt. It feels guilty. It feels horrible. So you need to be able to let it out. And if that means even telling your online friends, for me, I don't really have online friends. That's not my thing. But if you guys need my Instagram and you just want to talk about how you're feeling, you are allowed to. I am always open. It does take me a little bit longer to respond because I have Japanese school and work, but I will try to respond as soon as I can. I'm also chronically on Instagram, so I'll make sure to respond as soon as I can. And you might be like, Kylie, why do you seem so happy all the time? It's because I'm able to get my emotions out when I'm having a bad day. And that could mean crying, because it's normal. Sometimes I do cry in public. I think that is also normal, but if that's not really sometimes I just cry without knowing I'm crying because I'm having a bad day. Like, that's how much I regulate my emotions. But if you want to just cry by yourself, you can, and it doesn't mean that you're less of a man or less of a woman. That doesn't mean anything. It just means that you need to express how you feel. And it does, I think, feel better after a cry that you really, really need, especially if you've been holding it in for a long time. Here's my Instagram if you need someone to talk to. Maybe some of you are in middle school. Some of you are in high school. It does not matter. I am free. just not free for people that are not teenagers or like really young. I hope that helps. But I'm gonna say this again, it's easier said than done. So if you need advice, then let me know, because I always want to be able to help everybody. I still prioritize myself, but I always want to make sure that everyone around me is okay and everyone around me is not having trouble or keeping it inside, because that is, if it's self-harm in a way. You're harming yourself by keeping it instead of just expressing it. So yeah, everyone have a great day. Sorry this video was kind of short. I haven't had a lot of time to film a video because of work and stuff, and I work a lot, so I apologize. But have a great day. Bye.